Boom Chanka, how's it going everyone? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another live stream watch along match companion for tonight's game, Wolves versus Manchester United. Come on United! Of course we had that great start against Chelsea in the last game. We've got to build on that. Wolves are a very stern test. They're a filthy test at the moment for United because they have actually got the better of us over recent seasons. The last couple of seasons, last season, you know, we weren't able to beat them in 3 games. Wolves are in good form at home there as well at Molineux. They've won 8. I don't think they've lost a game in 8, or maybe they've won 8 in a row, including battering United in one of those. So it's going to be a very tough game for United tonight, but I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game at Molineux. Wolves versus Manchester United. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, I've got some team news for you. And the main talking point, I suppose you could say, is that Daniel James is in there instead of Andreas Pereira. So one change from the last game against Chelsea. I think it's a great move. It makes a lot of sense. Daniel James had a tremendous debut there. He'll really take some confidence from that. He's got pace for days. Up top there, we've got Martial and Rashford who've also got pace for days. So it's going to be a pretty pacey affair. I know Wolves are very quick on the counter as well. So I'm expecting a good game of football. I think the way Ole Gunnar's going to set it up is to be attacking, is to take the game to Wolves, which is going to leave openings. But I think it's going to be a good end-to-end game of football with hopefully United being able to bang in a couple of goals. If you didn't see my prediction on Twitter, I'm actually just going for a conservative 1-0 win to United. I think that Wolves started their campaign in the Premier League slowly, 0-0 draw, nothing conceded, nothing scored. But it just goes to show you, and that was against Leicester, who didn't have Slabhead at the back. We've got Slabhead at the back. Do you know what I mean? We've got Maguire, and he's an absolute boss. Can't wait to see our new signings play yet another game. It's like exciting being a United fan once again overnight with Ole Gunnar, the baby-faced assassin in charge, and with these new signings like Wan-Bissaka lighting the place up, and of course Harry Maguire, so much anticipation to see how he continues to perform at United. There's some excitement back around at the place, so it is nice that I'm looking forward to games once again. Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. Everybody who's tuning in right now, shout out to you all. Just going to do a few shout outs right at the start of this stream here. Little Z, Jarvis Cocker, Alex Rincon, Ian T, OTB, Alex Rudd, Become the Teapot, Liam Martin, Gaz Newton, The Music Fiend, Marek Stachowski, Toady48, Wesley Newton, Chance for Show One. All you guys and gals who are tuning in right now, thanks for stopping by on the live stream for me to watch the game with me anyway. I will keep you up to date and informed with what's going on. We're a few minutes away from kickoff right now. United, obviously, we're playing a 4-2-3-1 here. We've got Lingard in behind Martial, James on the right-hand side, Rashford on the left-hand side, McTominay and Pogba, that favoured midfield partnership by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer once again. We've got Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka lining up at the back with David De Gea in goal as the captain. So there's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's favoured setup. You can see that. I mean, are we going to mix that up at the start of the game? Only we will see. There's a lot of talk about me playing a 3 at the back system here. But if we're playing 4-2-3-1 like we have been, it seems to work well with what we've got. But you've got to play the opposition that we're coming up against. I think that is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's best team, though. If you look at that right now, you can argue Pereira or somebody else in there instead of James, maybe. But I think that's basically United's best team that we could put out there right now. So I'm very happy that the back line looks formidable. Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof and Shaw. That is a great back line, as good as any in the Premier League, in my opinion. With the weak link being Shaw, I suppose you could say. David De Gea bossing it in goal. You know, that back 5 is quality. And McTominay and Pogba, big game for both of those guys in the centre of the park. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what their roles are going to be. Maybe McTominay's going to allow Pogba to just free himself up a little bit and get forward and maybe create some of those sort of quarterback style passes with his great range of passing. We want to see another great game from Paul Pogba, that's for sure. Last game against Chelsea, 2 pivotal, vital assists, world-class moments from the lad. Get in there, Paul Pogba. Let's continue with that now. I like the mentality. I like the attitude. Whether he's staying or going, I don't know, but I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing from Paul Pogba so far in pre-season and the start of the Premier League campaign. Up top there, Anthony Martial. I think he's relishing the opportunity to be that number 9 and score goals for United. So I'm expecting to see all sorts of movement from the lad tonight, especially in this first half. I think we're going to see lots of runs in behind. I think we're going to see the interlinking and interchange between the likes of Martial and Rashford, whether one's taking it wide and the other one's going inside or vice versa. They seem to play that way very, very well against Chelsea. So I'm expecting to see something similar like that again. Just hoping that we can beat Wolves. I really am, because I made that freaking diss track, that diss track rap preview, and it's not going to go down too well if we don't at least win the game. So I'm hoping that we do. There wasn't actually that many Wolves fans that saw it, I don't think, a couple. So just a minute or so away from kickoff here. Daniel James after that dream debut. His father sadly passed away a few days before signing for Manchester United. He gets his debut goal at Stretford End, comes on as a substitute against Chelsea, gets the goal. It was a dream start for Daniel James, and this is the continuation of the dream. He's starting the next game here against Wolves. He's got pace for days. I want to say, here we are, lads and lasses. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. We're about to kick off Wolves versus Manchester United, second game of the Premier League campaign for us. Could we possibly get top position in the league by battering Wolves today? Right, we're about to kick off. Hopefully I'm not too far behind. Obviously I am streaming. There's probably a 10-second delay or something. Try not to let me know if there's goals and stuff until I've seen them myself. Colin9855, shout out to you. He says minimum is a clean sheet tonight. Absolutely, I would like to see that with the back line that we've got. Referee got his whistle in his mouth and we are off. The game has kicked off. Wolves play a long ball forward over the top to the right hand side. It is dealt with there by Luke Shaw, who heads it down. And United get possession and we surge forward. Rashford with a surging run. He gives possession away. Paul Pogba brings it down. Wan-Bissaka on the ball now. Daniel James. Knocked away by Wolves. Possession gained back. Paul Pogba. Back to Slabhead. Come on, Slabhead. Gungshi, how you doing, mate? Says, hey, Pig, let's take these Wolves to the cleaners. Absolutely hope that happens. United with a good confident start here. I know we're only 45 seconds in, but we've got the ball and we're passing it around the back here. Slabhead to Lindelof. Or was it Lindelof to Slabhead? Oh, he's just very cool at the back there, passing it around. He finds Wan-Bissaka. Back to Wan-Bissaka now on the right-hand side of the pitch. He tries to play in James. James is brought down to the ground. Is it a foul? Referee waves on. Wolves have possession. They work it out to the right. Dangerous pass there. Almost giving away possession to United. And they have done. Anthony Martial on the ball. He's brought down. It's a free kick. Referee waves on. What are you doing, ref? That was an absolute free kick by the looks of it. 1 minute, 33 seconds into the game. Come on, United. Hey, Mark Sin. Hey, Wesley Newton. Hey, everybody who's tuning in. Thanks for getting in here. Comment as we go along. Let me know your thoughts on the performances as we go. Are you happy with the setup today with Daniel James coming in there for Andreas Pereira? Let us all know in the comments section. Let us know where you're viewing this from in the world. Always curious to know that as well. Do make yourself heard. 2 minutes on the clock. United play a speculative ball over the top there. We get the ball back though. Daniel James on the ball. It falls to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Lingard. Lingard back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, lovely bit of play there. Finds Daniel James. Daniel James tries to take his man on there, but is challenged. Wan-Bissaka gets the ball back. Of course he does. United retain possession here. Shout out to Champs for Show watching in Chicago, Illinois, the home of the deep pan pizza. It might well be, I don't know. Go on, Daniel James, show that pace, lad. Good harrying by James, but he has been done there, but Wan-Bissaka's there to mop up. Thou shalt not pass Wan-Bissaka. Lingard, back to Slabhead. Here's Wan-Bissaka down the right. It looks like we're going to utilise Wan-Bissaka getting forward down that right-hand side and interlinking with James. There he is again, finding James, and he overlaps and makes that run. Gives James an option. Back to James, back to Wan-Bissaka, back to James. Look at this stuff. Come on. sprayed out to the opposite side of the pitch now to Luke Shaw, who brings it down with a good head. This is patient stuff by United so far. It's calm, it's patient. Wolves organised, though, as you would expect. They're a very good team. Ball to the right-hand side to Daniel James. Wan-Bissaka with the overlapping run. Daniel James plays it to Wan-Bissaka. Lingard. Pogba. Pogba plays it back to United's defence, where Lindelof's waiting for it. Oh, it's an awful pass there from, I think it, who was that? Was that Lindelof? It was a bad pass anyway. Wolves have got possession. They play it up the pitch. Pogba wins it back in the centre of the park, plays it to Wan-Bissaka. Come on, United! Shout out to Mark Sin for the super chat. Thank you very much for getting involved here with your comment, buddy. Much appreciated you stopping by. And I know you've already said hello, but just for getting in there with the super chat. United will win. You show us the man bun tonight. United win. Will you show us the man bun tonight? Sorry. I mean, I might just do that. Look, I'll meet you in the middle, okay? If United win by 3 goals, I'll get the old man bun out at the end, all right? Okay? But thank you very much for the super chat. Not if we don't win by 3 goals, though. But if we batter them, I'll get the old man bun out, man. I'll get the old man boobs out. I don't care, okay? If we bloody win, I won't get the boobs out. just to clarify, okay? Right, we just hit the 5-minute mark, so 5 minutes, 8 seconds gone on the clock. United throw in deep in our own half here. Oh, crikey, just seen the microphone is literally covering my whole face, so that's probably a good thing. But I'll try and, hopefully that doesn't sound too bad. I know you want to see this this mastery. The ball goes over to Wan-Bissaka now on the right-hand side of the pitch. Oh, he's a good player, isn't he? He finds the run of Jesse Lingard. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Not much penetration going on at the moment. We're hitting a lot of brick walls here. We're hitting a lot of dead ends. But we are keeping hold of possession and we're coming forward once again now. But we're keeping hold of the ball. We're working it around. Wolves are doing a good job organisationally here, making it difficult for us. United down the left. And you can see that already, you know, Martial's made the run down the left there, and United haven't had the joy already in the first sort of 6 minutes of this game that we did against Chelsea with Martial and Rashford down that left-hand side. I think Wolves have looked at that. They've looked at the fact that we'll probably utilise Martial and James and Rashford down the wings there, and they are, at the moment, they're defending very, very wide, very, very deep, so... Do us a favour, by the way, if you're tuning into this live stream, smack a cheeky little like on it. Give it a share on social media if you can. It'd be much appreciated. But, yeah, I mean, it's quite a slow start by United so far, isn't it? 6 minutes in, we haven't had anything to deal with defensively, so that's good. But we also haven't really managed to create much. We've had a good amount of possession. We've looked comfortable at the back there. But we are going to have to start unlocking Wolves' defence somehow here. Who's going to be the man to do that? Wan-Bissaka's surging forward right now. He finds Daniel James down the right. Daniel James cuts back inside and does his man. And the referee plays on, but it is a free kick. Ref, what are you doing? Daniel James not dived there. He's brought down to the ground. That was 100% a foul. Referee's a dick stain. Hang on, here comes Wolves. Here come Wolves. Here come Wolves. Here come Wolves. He's beaten us now. He's gone through to the right-hand side of the pitch. Doherty whips a ball in, but it's beaten out by Luke Shaw, the first defender for a Wolves corner. Bit dodgy here, bit dodgy. Wolves had a first good counter-attack, first good attack from them. And I want to see the tackle on James there. I mean, oh, crikey, he did fantastically well there to just completely dribble around about 3 Manchester United defenders. Raul, number 9, Raul. Yeah, good player, obviously, and he's just showed a fair bit of trickery there to beat United's defence. You have to say, that was some good stuff. We did enough, though, and we just about dealt with it. It's a corner to Wolves. Corner comes in, and it is headed away. Hopefully United should be better defending set pieces this season, because we've got Slabhead at the back, and we've got Wan-Bissaka, who's a big lad as well. Daniel James, United counter. Daniel James beats his man, tries to get the ball in with a little cross, but he hits the first defender. It's gone out this time for a United corner. Come on, lads and lasses, let's do this. Daniel James showing that pace. Wasn't able to get the final product, the ball in there, but the first defenders swatted it out for a United corner. The crowd are singing, "You fat bastard," to Luke Shaw. He needs to lay off the pies, and he needs to sprint a little bit faster in training, I reckon, judging by Lukaku's leaked tweet about his clock speed. Corner comes in by Luke Shaw. It's headed away by Wolves. Am I too loud, by the way, guys and girls? Let me know, because I feel like I'm a bit close to this. I don't want to deafen anybody who might be listening with headphones if we score a goal and I go nuts. So let me know. Become the Teapot comments and says, Dan James is looking sharp. Yeah, it looks good so far. He's active and lively down that right-hand side. Good overlapping play with him and Wan-Bissaka. He looks like he's going to try and beat that defender all day and whip that ball in, which is what we want from a flying winger, really. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much for the feedback there. Ruben Neves, obviously a good player. I mean, they do have some very, very good players, Wolves, I must say. I mean, they've come a long way over the last couple of years. Come a long way since the days of Mick McCarthy, haven't they? Mick McCarthy. Basically a complete human vampire. There's lots of football managers that look like vampires. Stick a cape on the lad. Give him some false teeth. Some fangs. You know, he could go as Bela Lugosi to the Halloween costume party. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Daniel James. Oh, Wan-Bissaka trying to flick it through here. Paul Pogba gets possession back for Manchester United, though. Slow stuff from United so far. We haven't really created an opportunity. We're 10 minutes, 41 seconds into the game, and so far we haven't seen very much from this United side. We have had 72% possession, but still unable to unlock Wolves' defence at the moment. They're doing a good job organisationally, defensively, and looking to hit us swiftly on the counter. Swift ball played forward by Wolves. It's dealt with this time, but we give possession back to them. Markson says, who are Wolves booing? It seems like they're booing Daniel James. That's what it looks like to me. I can't quite make it out. I'm watching on a phone. But crikey, ball over the top here. It's dealt with by Wolves' defence. I don't know why they're booing Daniel James like that. Pisses me off, in fact. Diogo Jota, another player who is a very good player, of course. Like, they've got a good team, Wolves. As I was just saying, they have got a good team. They're not United standard on paper. They don't have any £80 million players. But they've definitely built themselves a good team there. They really have. Mark's in, I don't know why they're booing Daniel James. What is that all about? United have a free kick anyway. Numbers forward. Slabhead is forward here. Let's see if he can make himself use from attacking set pieces as well. Oh, it's completely misjudged there. It's a poor free kick delivery in by Lindelof. Lindelof gives a shake of the head, and rightfully so, because that was piss poor. Too much on it. I mean, Harry Maguire, you're a mile offside there anyway. Like, you're having a mare, Harry. Do you know what I mean? Olivia Alves, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by with your comment. She says, yeah, why would they do that? Disgusting. I have no idea. It makes no sense at all. I just hope nobody says anything too ridiculous to the young lad to try and get in his head. Because you know what some scummy football fans are like. They'll say anything to get a reaction to try and throw you off your game when he's at the sidelines there. So hopefully nothing too outrageous is said. Otherwise we'll be very pissed off. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer barking some orders at the side of the pitch here. Threaded through ball, played through Wolves' defence, but it is dealt with. 13 minutes, 8 seconds gone. Like, come on, United now. Now's the time. We've got to start actually doing something. We'd like to take a lead in at half-time. I mean, I'm talking like United are almost back to where we belong, but we're not. We're a long way off. And last season, just look at the statistics. Wolves got the better of us. They did over the season a couple of times. It's a bad situation to lose this game right now. I'm not getting negative. We're going to win this game. Come on, United. But the last thing we want is for Wolves to score a goal now. United need to just get into our flow. We need to find a way for Wolves' defence. Maybe get Daniel James in. But so far, Wolves, the way that they're defending against our pacey wingers is really, really clever. They're very, very wide. They're very, very alert to the runs. And they've obviously been working on these things because they saw how we ripped Chelsea apart down the wings the other day. And so far, they're doing a very, very good job of defending against us. You just have to take your hat off here. We're dominating possession. We will work our chances. We look the most likely to make something happen, I say, but Wolves have had probably the best moment of the game, which still wasn't very clear-cut. But great bit of play by Raul there to cause us a bit of danger. And Wolves, Wolves definitely lively in this game. They are. They're always dangerous on the counter. United have still got some work to do organisationally under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer here. You can see. The music fiend says, I'm still mad at the fan that socked Jack Grealish in the head. Yeah, that was an unfortunate incident. It's just not necessary, is it? He took it like an absolute champ as well, to be fair to him. Oh, Pogba commits a foul here on the Wolves player to give away a free kick in a reasonably dangerous area where they could whip a ball in. Let's have a look what happens here. Pogba just touches it. I don't really think that was a foul, to be honest. I mean, he puts his hands up after, but that is a bit of a weak... The referee is an absolute Wolverhampton Wanderers fan. So Wolves get a few numbers forward here. They've got a free kick. João Moutinho steps over the ball. He is going to whip a ball into a danger zone here. Can United defend this set piece? There's a good ball in, good delivery, and it's headed away fantastic well by Slabhead. Slabhead with a great head away there. Nobody really getting going so far yet in this game for United. We've seen glimpses from Daniel James. Haven't seen hardly anything at all from Rashford and Martial yet up top there. We haven't been able to get any meaningful balls into them. Maybe the movement's not there up top there from the lads also early on. Paul Pogba's looking frustrated out there already, but he's done okay so far. And he's done a great job of winning that ball back for United. That's what we like to see, Paul. Fantastic. Ball was about to be intercepted and Paul Pogba comes in with a lunging challenge to stop it. And it's a great tackle by Wan-Bissaka there to give Wolves a throw-in. Absolute beast, this man. Come on, 21 years of age. We signed him from Palace, 50 million. He's looking like a bargain already. I know 50 million is a lot of money. But 21, he's only getting better. We've got the best. You've got 10 years from this lad at United, hopefully. And he's only going to get better and improve. And from what we've seen of him so far, he's an absolute impassable. He's impassable. Unpassable is probably the word. He's impossibly impassable, the lad. Yep, Gary Wells comments, Lingard lost as usual. Forgot he was even playing, to be honest with you, Gary. Do you know what I mean? Big D says we haven't got going yet. Yep, we absolutely haven't. Here come Wolves with a counter. Down the left-hand side, they've got space. Ball played in across the area. And it is a good clearance away in the end by, I think it was Luke Shaw running in. Good clearance away, but we were sloppy there. We gave him way too much space on the left. No covering runner. Lindelof back to David De Gea. "17 minutes, 36 seconds gone on the clock. Come on, United!" Oh, the ball is sprayed up the pitch there to Marcus Rashford, who's latched onto it down the left-hand side. Can he beat his man and get the ball in? Oh, he drags it back. Cruyff turn, another Cruyff turn. It's amazing for Rashford. Oh, and he's putting a fantastic ball across the 6-yard box. But Anthony Martial is waiting for it. But they just do enough to confuse Martial or manage to get the ball away somehow there. Let's have another look at this. But it's a fantastic pass up the pitch there to Rashford. I'd love to tell you who it was who performed that pass. Rashford does tremendously. He does a Cruyff turn, then another Cruyff turn. He ties the defender up in absolute knots. Look at that. He's just completely mugged him off, and it's a good delivery. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit in front of Martial. Just cannot quite get it all behind him, rather, it almost looks like. So just not quite the right timed run there from Anthony Martial, but it's a good delivery in there. Marcus Rashford, great bit of wing play from him. What I've been talking about recently in the preview stuff is Marcus Rashford showing us that wing play ability. Because, of course, he's a goal scorer, maybe a great inside forward, maybe great cutting inside and having shots and things like that. But he's going to have to be that assisting winger as well for us. And he showed great wing play there. That was something else. That really was something else. Gary says Martial should have scored there. Yeah, I mean, I just saw the quick replay of it. I didn't see how he didn't latch onto it. Was he just arriving late? Was it a movement issue? That was by far the best move of the game, yo. The best bit of play from United. Round trip comments, Oi Pig, what time is your stream on? Just to let you know, my stream is on 19 minutes 25 seconds. There may be a 10-second delay between me saying this and it actually being broadcasted on YouTube, though. So yeah. It's probably... It's 19:39 anyway, right now. Come on, United! Everybody who's tuning in right now, thanks for stopping by. Smash a like on it. Get your thoughts in. Did I just say that a minute ago? Don't know, but I'm saying it again. Great move, though, and great play from Rashford. Somebody who we want to see step up this season. Somebody who we want to see take the mantle as one of those leading line players for us and be a quality player. And do it consistently. Great start against Chelsea. 2 goals from the lad. He started this game well. He's provided Manchester United's best chance with that fantastic bit of wing play there where he's completely done up the defender like a couple of kippers and got the ball in. It was brilliant. Gungshi says, come on, United. Come on, lads. Lee Matthews, get Matter on for Lingard. So far, Lingard has been pretty ineffective. Let's see what happens for the remainder of this half. Obviously, it's not going to happen anytime soon. James Ford, Pig thoughts on Moyes rumoured for LA Galaxy job. That'd be fantastic. Good luck to him. He can absolutely have a nightmare with that football club too. Luke Shaw goes forward. It is dealt with, though. Pogba tries to play a ball forward. He's brought down. It's a cynical foul there. He's clutching his shin. Let's see what happened. Yeah, just clipped there by Dendoncker, I think it was. Dendoncker, what a plonker! Pogba gets himself back up to his feet. He's taken a little knock there on the old shin, but he's going to shake it off. Like Taylor Swift, he's going to shake it off, and he's going to man up here. The music fiend says Zlatan owns Los Angeles. If Moyes gets the job, he'll just be a talking head. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Big personality, Zlatan. How long is he going to stay there? We'll see. Seems to be happy. Seems to be doing well. 21 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock, lads. United with a free kick into the area. Harry Maguire nods it down. And unfortunately, it's gone to a Wolves player. Here come Wolves on the counter. Holding it up. Tries to take on Victor Lindelof. Good job by Lindelof there. Finds Daniel James. Daniel James, get forward, son. Run into a dead end there. Played out. It's out of play there for a Manchester United throw-in. João Moutinho still doing the business, by the way. Quality player. Still think that's a great signing for Wolves, even though it happened a couple of years ago. Just a very good player, isn't he? Even if he's ageing, successful in that Porto team, etc. Very, very good player. So they've got some experience in there. Victor Lindelof gathers the ball for United at the back. Luke Shaw on the ball. Come on, Sam. Get forward, Lukey. There you go. Oh, he runs into a dead end. Passes it back. Tentative stuff so far from United. Barely a chance created by either team. You can see the clear setup of this game, though. United having to be patient, having to work our chances well, keep hold of the ball as best we can and work those chances. When we do lose possession, try and get it back as quickly as damn possible. But Wolves, what they're going to try and do is soak it up and hit United on the counter, get it to a wide player, hold it up, move up the pitch like that and try to hurt us. And they're very good at that, and they've already showed moments and glimpses in this game so far that would suggest that they are to be taken very seriously and are threatening. No goals scored from them this season so far, though. In the Premier League, we've banged in 4. That's all I'm going to say. Come on, United. It fills me with confidence as well. Ball played into the back stick. Dealt with. Wan-Bissaka on the ball now. It fills me with confidence how well we did against Chelsea when you look at how much better they performed against Liverpool in the Super Cup and even against Leicester. You know, it was much more even game. They were unlucky, maybe tired at the end there. So the fact that United did rip them apart 4-0, that's pretty damn good, isn't it? It does bode very, very well. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doing the business, the babyface Andy Serkis. We love this man. Daniel James showing a lovely bit of skill there just to knock it past the defender. Is he brought down here? Let's have a look. He's dived. He's bloody dived. Daniel James, we don't want to see that. That was a bloody dive. Booked for diving. You absolute melter, Daniel James. That is not good. Anyway, we love a bit of Daniel James, but we don't want to see that. Cut it out the game. Rightfully yellow carded there. It's just silly. Why do that? Oh, man. Bit of dodgy defending at the back there, but Lindelof does well just to head it back into David De Gea's hands. Wan-Bissaka down the right. Is there a big delay then, guys? Let me know, because there shouldn't actually be that much of a delay. But just to let you know, 24 minutes, 50 seconds gone. I'm watching it on the Sky Sports mobile app, so it's not a live TV station. Maybe that's why. I'm not so sure. Come on, lads. Paul Pogba on the ball. He spins. Plays it to Lindelof. To Maguire. This is great, though, that we've got these cool ball-playing defenders at the back there that are very comfortable in possession. I like that. Think about Jones and Smalling. They just were so error-prone, and they didn't look nowhere near as comfortable as Lee's lads do, just passing it around the back line. They look so much more comfortable. Our defence just looks way better. Defending set pieces, we've seen it early on in this game already. Dealt with what we've had to deal with so far. Very happy with United's defence and how we've got a new look to it. Oh, back to David De Gea. Lindelof finds Wan-Bissaka. Wolves pressing us high up the pitch now. And we've given away possession. Their pressing worked. Wan-Bissaka does a good job to intercept the ball, though. And United get possession back. Paul Pogba now with a driving run forward. He finds Luke Shaw down the left, near the halfway line. Back to Luke Shaw down the left-hand side of the pitch for United. Can he take his man on? Plays a cute pass into Jesse Lingard, who finds Anthony Martial. Back to Jesse Lingard. Oh! Oh, we freaking scored, man! Anthony Martial with the goal! Where did that one come from? That was an absolutely amazing move. Let's just see what happened there. I think it all started from Luke Shaw's play. Luke Shaw put a fantastic little ball through. I want to see who was the assist maker there for the final goal. Here's the replay. Let's see what happens. Great move by United down the left. McTominay out to Luke Shaw. Oh, and that is absolutely majestic. Let's have another look at this. So Lingard with a cute ball in. Rashford, it's Rashford with an unbelievable pass. What an assist from the man. Great bit of play by Luke Shaw. Great bit of play by Lingard. Capped off fantastically well in the final pass of the move by Marcus Rashford. Judged to absolute perfection. And Anthony Martial's overlapping with the run. And it's perfect. And Anthony Martial slots it in the back of the net with a great finish, man. Oh my days. What a goal. What a goal that was. That was majestic. Look at Rashford. Look at Martial. Look at them celebrating. Looking at them smiling. They love playing with each other, these boys. You can see there's a real affinity. The way that Rashford unselfishly looked for that runner of Martial, the way Martial knew that the ball was coming for him, and he's banged it in the back of the net. That was a brilliant move by United. That really was, you have to say. I mean, crikey. What a finish. What a goal. Get in there, you bastards. Pressure off a little bit, but we've got to get the next one. But that has just made everything so much better. After a very slow, tentative start, we finally unlocked Wolves' defence there with a great move. It was a fantastic move. And Luke Shaw, part of it. Lingard, absolutely part of it after having a very quiet game so far. And, Martial's the top scorer for United since September 2015 on his debut. 50 goals now he scored for Manchester United. Get in there, Anthony Martial. That's what we needed. We've got the man in the box now, the man up the top there who's committed. He's now the number 9. He's hungry. He's loving this new role. He's relishing this new role as Manchester United sniper striker. And he's banging the chances in with aplomb. Absolutely unreal. Gungshi says, now Wolves will have to come out. Very, very true. The way that they were sitting back there and hitting us on the counter, they're not going to be able to do that so much now. They're going to have to get up. They're going to have to press higher. They're going to have to commit numbers forward. They're going to have to overlap with their wing-backs and things like that to create more opportunities. And United, with the pace we've got up top there and the swift counter-attacking ability we've displayed in pre-season and last week, we are absolutely going to turn this Wolverhampton Wanderers side to shit. VJ Annan says, let's keep the ball and hit them on the counter. Absolutely. We have been holding the ball very well in this game. Possession-wise, we're dominating. Wolves were doing a good job defending, but now we've made the breakthrough. Like Gungshi says, they are going to have to change up now. They're going to have to change their tactics a bit more. They're chasing the equalizer now. United, we can exploit those holes at the back there. Get in there, you beauty. I said it last week. It's so important that United get the first goal in games and we really do attack teams from the off. Because of the types of players that we've got as well and the pace that we've got up the top of the pitch there. As soon as we've got the lead, it should make things a lot easier for us going forward, utilising the players pacing behind and that type of thing. We can really stretch the opposition and capitalise. As I say that, Wolves get a ball into the box here. Dealt with by Paul Pogba, fantastic, and he hoofs it up the pitch there. Oh, and we've almost latched on to the end of it as well. Martial. I'm over the moon for Anthony Martial. I really am. I mean, this is such a confidence boost to him because to be the number 9, to be the goal scorer, you've got to score goals for United. And so far, it's 2 games, 2 goals for Anthony Martial, scoring in each one. 2 games, 2 goals for Marcus Rashford too. Oh, and Wolves come forward down the left. It is harried out of play by Wan-Bissaka. Good defending there. Couldn't quite stay on his feet there. Gone to ground. It's gone out for a Wolves corner. He is class, isn't he? The Music Fiend says he's class, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Gungshi says one big Saka. What did I say? We needed to get some players with balls, and one big Saka is that man. He's got one big Saka. I'll say it again. Wolves with a counter. Corner. Sorry. Here comes the corner. Corner comes in. Oh, and it's a strike from the edge of the area, blocked very, very well by, I think it was Paul Pogba again, who's influencing this game okay right now. And guess what? He is defending well. From what I've seen from Pogba, he's running a lot. He's defending well. That's what I like to see. Jesse Lingard loses the ball. Wolves back to the keeper. Come on, though, boys and girls. We've got the lead. Need to build on it. Need to get that second. Hopefully, Wolves will give us a bit more space now. Wan-Bissaka's bloody immense! He's just won the ball back again already. How many tackles has he made in this game already? No wonder he led the bloody tackles stats in the league last season. The guy's a monster. Marcus Rashford back to Wan-Bissaka. Here he is. One big Saka on the ball. Marcus Rashford. He whips the ball in. He plays it, in fact, a short one to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, can he beat his man? He does. He does. Oh, he doesn't actually. The Wolves defender does very, very well there. But Wan-Bissaka tries to get it back off him and fight and show that tenacity. But here come Wolves on the counter. Oh, Daniel James. He's fouled, ref. Foul. Ref. It's a foul. Yes, that's right. It is a foul. Stop being a prick, ref. That's right. Daniel James does very, very well there to cut out the ball. The forward ball took all of everything out of their attack there. Fair play, Daniel James. His pace is just something to behold. He doesn't look like he should be that quick. Do you know what I mean? He's got that sort of Adnan Januzaj thing going on. Looks like a little boy, but he's pacey as they come. How are you liking this performance so far, boys and girls? How are you liking it? How are you rating it? I think it's been very, very comfortable for us so far, hasn't it? Possession-wise, keeping hold of it. Up until that goal, we hadn't created a lot, but guess what? We've got the sort of players with the vision. I mean, that was some fantastic vision by Lingard and Rashford to set that goal up. brilliant weighted ball from Rashford. Very best that you can get, basically. Perfect for Martial. Great run from Martial. Fantastic movement. And a wonderful finish as well, just to smash it into the net. It really was a brilliant goal, that. So that's all it took, that one moment of magic to unlock Wolves' defence. Oh, we're turning it on now a little bit. Wan-Bissaka, no, Jesse Lingard on the ball. Back to Wan-Bissaka. We are turning it on a little bit now. You can see there are going to be holes left at the back here by Wolves. United very comfortable on it. And dare I say, can I just say something right now? Now, I've only noticed this in this one game so far. But if you put these shirts, if you change these shirts to a blue, we're playing very, very similar to a Pep Guardiola Manchester City side right now, which is no bad thing. So wouldn't you say, just the way that we are keeping on of it, being very patient, but still looking to make those key moments happen in the final third? I mean, it's very patient at the moment. I mean, okay, I don't want to compare us to the champions, but just that style. We are not playing like a Jose type football now. We are really looking likely to score some more here. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Daniel James with a run down the right, and he gets a ball in. Oh, and it's cut out by the Wolves defender there, but good bit of play there. Daniel James, look at him run. Look at him run. Run, Forrest, run. He's still going. Oh, this lad's got some bloody pace. Gungshi says, Dan James, new baby-faced assassin in the making. Could well be. He is a baby-face, isn't he? I like it. The second coming of the babyface. We got a babyface as the manager, who's not got such a babyface anymore, but that's what age does to you. Still got a young look to him, I would say. And then Daniel James is the second coming of the baby-faced assassin. "35 minutes, 16 seconds gone. Come on, United!" Joaquin Blair, shout out to you, mate. Great name. Joaquin Phoenix, great actor, isn't he? Are you named after him? Probably not, but it's a good get. It's a good name. Lingard on the ball. He tries to play a speculative ball forward to James. It is cut out. Lingard looks to press. James and Lingard, though, they are little terriers, aren't they, up there? They do press hard. I know Lingard, up until that point in the game, didn't have an awful lot of an impact. But in terms of just having pacey, pressing players up top there, crikey. Ball played into Anthony Martial, and manages to keep hold of it. Shrugs off his man, but the second defender comes in there and takes the ball off of Anthony Martial's foot. And here come Wolves trying to make something happen. It's gifted to slabhead Harry Maguire, who coolly comes out and coolly finds a ball to the right-hand side of the pitch to Daniel James. Daniel James brought down to the ground. It's a foul, ref. That's right. That is right. Otto brought him to the ground, and it's a definite foul. John Terry comments and says, Tony Martial scores again. What a fantastic finish that was. So happy for him to get that goal. So happy for him to start the season well. Because Anthony Martial's got so much pressure compared to other years where he's been a bit part player, who's been coming on as a substitute, or he's been played out wide, played out top, played out wide again in all different positions. Now he's the number 9. Now he's got to be the main goal scorer for us, the main goal threat. And so far this season, he's doing it amazingly well, and I would love to see another goal from the lad tonight. I absolutely would. So far, my score prediction is coming true. I said that Martial would score, and I said it would be 1-0. So if it stays like it is right now, then my prediction is correct. Obviously, we want to see United continue to probe, which they are. We know that the second goal is absolutely crucial here to kill the game off, or at least help us kill the game off. That's huge for us, and we should be able to do that now. We're looking a lot more comfortable since we have scored. Wolves leaving a little bit more holes at the back, which United can exploit. We've attacked a lot better, a lot more consistently since the goal went in. So hopefully this is a sign of things to come, and we do manage to sneak that second goal before half-time. Daniel James takes the throw-in down and does remarkably well to keep hold of the ball. Jesse Lingard to McTominay. Oh, Rashford with a Cantona-esque chip over the top of Wolves' defence when Martial tried to make a run onto it. Not quite, though, scuppered out by the Wolves defender, but that was majestic. What a lovely bit of technique there by Rashford. And the vision from the boy, the execution from the boy is on display. Maybe he can just be that all-encompassing quality goal-scoring, goal-providing, goal-assisting menace on the wing for United. Oh! And he was in a deep position there, but it was a great pass. It really was. Throw into United. Wan-Bissaka. Paul Pogba on the ball. Pogba does a good job to keep hold of it. What are you doing, linesman? He's waiting for a foul. How was that a bloody foul? The Wolves defender's on the ground, acting like he's been shot. I personally didn't see anything wrong with that when it happened, but let's have a look what happens here, guys. What? What actually happened there? Why is that a foul? Let's see what happened. Pogba. What? That's absolutely bullshit. That's absolutely bullshit, ref. There's no contact there from Paul Pogba whatsoever. Moutinho is literally sticking his leg into Pogba's legs. What's Pogba supposed to do? That's bullshit, ref. Anyway. 39 minutes, 25 seconds gone. Music Fiend says at least it wasn't a card. Fair play. Yeah, Daniel James has got to be careful now because he's on a yellow. And, of course, he's got that youthful exuberance. We don't want him to do something silly. Maybe sprint into a challenge, a late challenge, something like that. That would be a nightmare for the lad. I don't like to see that, by the way. That was a rightful booking for diving. When I was growing up as a kid, United, we were always that hard but fair team. We didn't dive. We didn't cheat out there. The last few years, players like Young... You know, we have definitely done that a bit more. I don't like to see it. It happened in the Premier League with the influx of foreign players. There was a lot more diving on the continent, Spain, Italy, places like that. And with the influx of foreign players into the Premier League, that was brought along too. But now the English players are doing it. Now the British players are doing it. You know, and I don't like to see that at all. So rightful booking there. Don't be silly now, Daniel James, and get yourself sent with a silly yellow card somewhere. Corner for United, comes in. Back stick. Harry Maguire. Was it Lindelof? I think it was Maguire. It seems to be a tactic for us. Harry Maguire, back stick, play it up to him. He'll head it down back across goal into the danger area. That seems to be what we're going for right now. And obviously Slabhead has got that monstrous head. And he is able to often win things. There's Sacha Baron Cohen's Bruno there. Jimenez. The similarities, they're uncanny. If he just had the blonde floppy hairdo, it would be an identical match. Gungchi said Gashley Young started it at United, must be coaching Daniel James. Yeah, I hate to see that diving malarkey. Here is Daniel James, great ball into the danger zone, unbelievable control by, I think it was Lingard, but it was beaten away in the end by Wolves' defence. Come on, boys. Come on, lads and lasses. Let's turn it on now. This is United. This is the season. Okay? We've been shit the last few years, but it's a clean slate. We've got Ole Gunnar, complete United legend at the club, who knows what the best interests of the football team are. He seems to be managing them very, very well, keeping them all motivated. We're gelling together. We're looking like a good unit, a good team. Everybody's pulling in the same direction. I'm loving this look of United so far this season. So far this season, we've been very, very good. I know this game's not over, and let's not get carried away here. But still, the way we've approached this game, the way that we have succeeded with some of the individual tasks out there, James' debut, Martial scoring, Rashford scoring, these sorts of things is absolutely tremendous. You know, Rashford getting that assist in this game, that's big. We're going to need to see a lot of that this season, a lot of assists from Martial, from Rashford for Martial and things like that. Nathan Bibby, how are you doing? Comments, what's the score? It's currently 1-0 to Manchester United. A fantastic United move, started by Luke Shaw, added to by Jesse Lingard. assisted by Marcus Rashford and capped off by Anthony Martial, is the difference maker in this first half against Wolves. Come on, United. We're winning comfortably here, passing it around, keeping hold of possession. Harry Maguire to Wan-Bissaka here. Wan-Bissaka to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba up the pitch there. Great pass up the pitch to Daniel James. Daniel James cuts it back inside. Sorry, it's Martial. It's a very small screen that I'm watching this on. McTominay over to Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. Rashford, great assist from him earlier. McTominay, Pogba, Rashford. Rashford back to Pogba. Pogba to McTominay. McTominay brought down to the ground. It's a foul, ref. Yes, it is. Absolutely. McTominay wins the foul. Get in there. Impressed with McTominay again. He's very, very exciting as a prospect for Manchester United. He really, really is. Andres Rocco says, mate, what a match. Thank you for getting involved here, Andres. He says, Luke Shaw, interesting, but Wan-Bissaka just amazing. I mean, so far, in this first half, Wan-Bissaka has put in about 6 to 7 fantastic blocks and challenges. The guy's an absolute tackling machine, and he's shown it again in this half. They just cannot get past him. Nobody can get past the lad. Kevin Tobin says, and we are attacking down the right for the first time in years. Absolutely. Danny James using that pace. Aaron Wan-Bissaka overlapping. It's a danger. It's a danger for opposition teams. Great comment, Kevin. Very true. I mean, we used to have, Antonio Valencia being that flying winger down the right, which worked very well for us when he came over from Wigan under Alex Ferguson. But obviously later on, he was taken down into that wing-back role. But yeah, I mean, you're right. We can attack down both sides with furious anger and pace. So I'm really expecting for that to be a successful change for United this season. We've got really flying wingers now. We've got Daniel James with pace for days. We've got Rashford on the other side with pace for days. I mean, it is a dangerous combination up there when you add that into the pace that we've already got up there with Martial and Lingard, etc. I mean, it's a dangerous attacking-looking team. It really is. Andres says McTominay a little poor. I mean, I don't know about that. He's done his job well. He's freeing up Pogba a little bit here. Protected that back line. We've not had a whole lot to do, really. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, what is the matter with this man? He's insane. How did you challenge? How did you take the ball off him there? He's just slid in with a challenge that he's got no right at all to win. And it's gone back to David De Gea. That's great stuff. So we're in stoppage time in the first half. There's only a minute of added time on here in the first half. So it looks like United are going to take that 1-0 lead into the dressing room at half-time. Very, very comfortable performance. Wan-Bissaka back to David De Gea once again here. David De Gea clearance up the pitch. It's been a professional performance from us. It's been a comfortable performance. The breakthrough... Oh, Anthony Martial with a chance. It's given away by Wolves, and Martial just gets it stuck under his feet on the edge of the area. The keeper's closing him down. Let's see what happens here. Poor play from Wolves to give the ball away. And he just sort of steps on it with his heel, and it goes behind him. That's unfortunate for Martial. He didn't capitalise on that chance whatsoever. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Poor bit of control. You can see he's very disappointed with that, though, because he knows that was a big moment. He knows he could have got his second goal. That was a clear-cut opportunity. But don't be too down on yourself, Martial, because that was a great goal you smashed in earlier on in the first half. Come on, United. Half-time, by the way, guys. 1-0 to Manchester United. Get in there, you absolute beauties. Wolves... They tried, they defended well to begin with, but United ultimately got the breakthrough in the form of a fantastic Martial finish provided by Rashford. Great United play to cut them open. Other than that, we haven't cut them open too many times. It's been quite a tentative affair. Wolves trying to stay very tight. United having to work their chances, but we did the job in the end in the first half there. Hopefully we can come out second half. Wolves have to take the game to us a bit more to get an equaliser. That will stretch them a little bit, hit them on the counter. Rashford, Martial, somebody like that getting on the score sheet again. That's what I hope anyway. Get in there. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just going to have a very quick break, 5 minutes, go get a cup of tea or something. So don't go anywhere. Come back in a few minutes time or 10 minutes time, whatever it is. Go have a pee. Go get yourself a cup or a cup of coffee if you're one of my New Yorker people. Get yourself a... What else do New Yorkers eat? A slice of pie and a coffee. Get yourselves one of those, guys. Come back in shortly at the start of the second half, and I will commentate on that also. But come on, United, get in there. beating Wolves. Anthony Martial on song, unfortunately couldn't put that really clear-cut chance away at the end of that game, the end of that half there. But still. Right, I'll see you soon, guys. Don't go anywhere. This is the big... Oh, yes. Guys, back for the second half. It's just kicked off. How's it going, everyone? Boomchanka. Back to David De Gea. Here we go. So, first half performance by United was decent, slow but measured. Kept hold of the ball well. Wolves are going to have to set up differently in the second half and take the game to United, which should expose them at the back there. Some of the performances I want to talk about in the first half. Hopefully you can hear me again now. What's going on with this text at the bottom of the screen, man? It looks absolutely messed up. 2 secs, let me see if I can sort this out. Get to the bottom of this. That is awful. Why has that happened? 2 seconds. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep you up to date with what's going on. I just need to sort this issue out here. What the hell? Right, okay, I think that's sorted itself out now, guys. Hopefully you can see that okay. Just so you can see the lineup at the bottom of the screen if you are just joining us right now and you don't know what's going on. Just to fill you in with what's happened so far in this game of football. Manchester United are leading Wolves 1-0 away at Molineux here, courtesy of a fantastic Martial goal. He was disappointed with himself not to get one just before half-time, where Wolves laid a sitter on a plate for him, and unfortunately just got it stuck under his feet and wasn't able to capitalise on that chance. But so far, Anthony Martial, 2 games, 2 goals in the Premier League this season. That's great for our new number 9. Holy crap, here come Wolves with a chance! Very good defending on display there. Raul tried to get the ball into the box. Jimenez, and there's a Wolves player down on the pitch, but it's cleared away there for a Wolves corner. I think it was Harry Maguire who got the last touch out. I could be wrong. Was it Dan James who committed a foul? Let's see here. What was I talking about earlier on? He's barely touched him there. And hang on a second. What the bloody hell is the Wolves player? That is pure scum play by the Wolves player there. Who does this guy think he is? That's barely a touch in it. And he's just gone down like he's been bloody shot, purposefully trying to get Dan James sent off there. And he's receiving treatment now. Are you taking the piss, mate? Who is it? Who is it so I can name and shame this bum? Who is it? Who's on the ground here? That was absolutely shocking. Steven Zevon, how you doing, mate? Comments, what time you got? Currently there's a break in play for a Wolves injury. 47 minutes, 32 seconds gone. That is an absolute freaking clown shoe of a performance by that Wolves player there. Trying to get Daniel James sent off, that is dirty tactics. But like I said earlier on, Daniel James was silly to do that dirty diving tactics and get himself yellow carded in the first place. Because that was just pitiful. We don't want to see that. Other than that, he had a good first half performance. Googs1 comments, name that bum. I'm going to name that bum. If I can, I can't name that bum. Somebody name that bum. Okay? Ball comes in to the box from Wolves. Wolves retain possession. They work it out there. They're going to have to try and make something happen here. Stephen Shorrock comments, where the Wolves at? English shit says I was in my daddy's nutsack. 39 is not in Europe, so I'll come back. And in another 39 in 1-1 Jack. Not with shitty Ryan Bennett sitting at the back. Wheelie Bolly probably hitting us a good crack. Connor, Cody, Matt, Doherty, man, they're all cack. Rashford, James, Marciano, that's a wolf pack. Come on, boys and girls. That's right, I got that shit down. I should just record it like 3 days after I do it, then I actually remember it. But, yeah. That's the first verse anyway. That's the first verse right there. If you've not seen it, go check out the Wolverhampton Wanderers diss track. There's going to be one coming up for the Crystal Palace game too. United passing it around their back line. Oh, Luke Shaw with a great bit of defending there, buddy. That's what I like to see. Has there been any changes by Manchester United at half-time? I'm not sure if there has been. But let's talk about the first half performers anyway. One of them who's on the ball right now, surging forwards, which is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Plays it out to James in a wide position. James back to Bissaka. That's very intelligent play. What a ball in by Aaron Wan-Bissaka! And a volley is struck at there by Jesse Lingard, but it's an air shot from Jesse. He makes no connection with the ball whatsoever there. Poor eye to hand to eye, foot to hand, foot to hand, foot to eye coordination there from Jesse Lingard. But it was a great bit of play by Bissaka and James, and Bissaka to get the final ball in. I want to talk about the performances down that right-hand side for United in the first half. Daniel James, very, very impressive. overlapping, very impressive interplay, just shown once again there between him and Wan-Bissaka, and Bissaka, fantastic final product on that occasion. Jesse Lingard swings at it like a bloody blind batsman on a cricket field there. That is shocking from Jesse! It rolls up his body and hits him in the face! That is bloody awful from the lad. Let's be fair now. But anyway, great bit of play by Wan-Bissaka. First half performance from him, easily the best player so far on the pitch in my opinion. Daniel James doing very well. Let's talk about the other players on the pitch. Anthony Martial, disappointed with that chance just before half-time where he didn't capitalise, but other than that, brilliant. Scored the goal. Rashford, great bit of vision from him to play in Martial for the goal. Other than that, reasonably quiet, but generally fantastic with the range of passing he's shown and the vision that he's shown. Pogba and McTominay, I mean, they haven't had the best of halves, I suppose, in that first half, but definitely not the worst. Both doing an okay job. I think Pogba's been slightly more sound defensively than he has shown recently as well, which is good. But again, they haven't set the world alight in the centre of the park here. Here's McTominay on the ball. He plays Luke Shaw on the left, who I think Luke Shaw's had a good game going forward. Again, not set the world alight, but pretty decent in the first half. So that's my sort of opinions on the game. David De Gea's not had a whole lot to do. Maguire at the back, there was one moment where he had a bit of a mare, which I just saw a replay on Twitter. But other than that, he's had a very good performance and we're winning the game 1-0. So calm down, boys and girls, okay? Lindelof, I mean, there's been a couple of occasions where he's had a couple of problems, but generally solid. So I think it's an okay performance from the lads. I would have taken any sort of win. Here come United. Oh, and there's a ball threaded in to Jesse Lingard, who was waiting for it, but he's just misjudged it. I'm not sure what's gone on here. Let's have a look. Good play from United to utilise that space. Good ball forward play to Jesse. Jesse, where's the first touch though, Jesse? That's 2 moments where you just haven't had your head in the game. Look. Oh, okay, there's a deflection which just takes it slightly off the path it was originally on. But even so, where's the reactionary ability from you there, Jesse? 51 seconds, 55 seconds gone on the clock here. Hopefully I'm not too far behind on the stream. Like I say, we are maybe a little bit behind on the app because I'm watching it on Sky Sports Mobile. 52 minutes, 13 seconds gone. Big D comments and says Jesse's having a mare. I mean, from what we've seen so far from him in this game, he's just not at the races today. Sorry, I know he had a good moment in that move, which actually was very pivotal to the goal. So fair play to him for that. But other than that, just not quite at the races. Here he is trying to close down play. Wolves look to make something happen down the left-hand side. What has happened there? Maguire, Adama is down on the ground. Adama Traore. Let's see what happened. The sumo wrestler came on. Adama Traore, and he is taken down by McTominay pretty roughly. And then Maguire comes in for a second serving, and Adama is brought down. I think that is a foul there. I think the original contact made by McTominay was actually a foul. Adama did a good job to get back to his feet and continue, and Maguire's come in there. I think that's probably a foul. For Wolves have got a free kick here. Ball comes into the box by Wolves, and oh my days, somebody gets a head on it. And David De Gea has to make the save. Oh my days, that was a great reactionary save from the lad. Well, I need to see that again, but what a save by David De Gea there. Let's see it again. Wolves are still coming though. They whip the ball back into the box there. It is watched and headed away by Aaron Wan-Bissaka of all people. This guy is an absolute menace at the back. Ball over the top to the right again by Wolves. Ball comes back into the area. Dealt with by slabhead Harry Maguire, who kicks out for a corner. Good bit of defending by United here. The ball into the box. Let's have a look at this. Who gets on the end of it? It looks like it's Raul Jimenez. Great glance. Oh, and it's not. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. It's a glancing header by Raul Jimenez. A very good header indeed to the back stick. David De Gea is actually watching. That's all he can do, but it hits the left post, bounces off, and then David De Gea just reacts to get it away. So it was a good reactionary save by David De Gea there off the post. Crikey. Wolves with a short corner. Played out to the edge of the area. Oh no! Holy shit, what a strike, but they've just bloody scored, man! Wolves have stuck the ball in the back of the net. Who is it? Who the fuck is it? No, that was a bloody great strike, though. You could see that. Who was marking the man on the edge of the area there? Who was marking him? Who was bloody marking him? That was a fucking great strike, though, you have to say. I mean, David Gea beaten there. Fantastic finish. Let's just have another look what happened. So it's from the corner. It's a short one. Played back to the original corner taker, who fizzes it across the area to the edge of the area. And is there a deflection on it? Is there a deflection on it? Let's have a look. Who is it with the strike? Number 8. Who's that? It's just a fantastic goal. What a strike there. Replay. There's no deflection. We're closing it down. We're trying to get the block on. It doesn't come. It doesn't come. Oh, and the red shirts have got to be doing better there, closing it down. They hunch down and turn their bodies. Where's the bottle? Where's the putting your body on the line, boys? I'm sorry, but if you'd have just stood tall there, then that ball doesn't make it over the top there. Hang on, VAR, VAR. What's going on here? VAR. Let's have a look at the VAR replay, guys. Is there an offside? It doesn't look offside to me. It really doesn't. They're checking it now. It doesn't look offside to me. Is he offside on the second pass? Let's have a look. He's not offside. He's onside there. He's onside. Hang on a second. Is he bloody offside? Wait a second. He's offside then. It's offside. They're just showing the VAR replay. They've lined it up. They've got the line going across the pitch. And it actually looks like maybe he just is offside. To the naked eye, it doesn't look like he's off. But hold on a second. We'll see what VAR decides here. This could be huge in this game. He doesn't look offside, but... Oh, shit, they've given the goal, man. They've given the bloody goal, and it didn't look like it was offside, to be fair. Shocking stuff, and it's Ruben Neves with the bloody goal, his second goal of the season, first of the Premier League. Oh, my days, man. That was a fantastic strike from him. You have to say, Neves with the finish. But United sloppy defensively there to not deal with the short corner from Wolves. It was a good move by Wolves. Nobody is marking anybody in that space on the edge of the area where Ruben Neves was just waiting for it. And he's put it away with a fantastic curling effort to the top right-hand corner, totally beating David De Gea. Goal of the month candidate, because it was just a fantastically well-struck arcing shot, which has gone into the top right. And it sickens me, but United, we've been pegged back here by Wolves, not capitalising on the chances created. Jesse Lingard with a couple of opportunities in the second half. He's had a complete mare. We need to pick ourselves up now. Need to dust ourselves off, get into it, and get that equalising goal here. Because unfortunately, Wolves have shown a bit of class there from Neves, and they have pinged it into the top of the goal. Shit! Here come Wolves again down the right. Here come Wolves again. Oh, and he tries a shot at the near post, but it's far, far wide. Adama Traore there. He's basically a sumo, but he's actually been very useful so far. Good bit of skill, step over from him. The shot is pitiful. Thankfully, the shot is absolutely pitiful from the lad. Otherwise, we could be in trouble yet again. 58 minutes, 27 seconds gone. United with the ball at the back. Passing it around, little bit dodgy. Get it out. Get it up the pitch now. Everybody who's tuning in right now, thanks very much for stopping by on the live stream today. Do us a favour if you're in here, smack a like on it. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this bloody live stream. Come on! Nanang Suharan, you are getting blocked, pal. Don't worry, I'm all over it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, all over it. I've timed you out. I meant to just block you, but either way, you can't message, sunshine. For spamming. Nobody wants that spamming stuff. Dealt with. Oh, there's another spammer. Let's get in here and block these mofos too. Blocked. Big D says game on now anyway. Yeah, very true. So United have to pick ourselves up now. We've given away our lead, our hard-fought lead there. Here come Wolves once again, and they've just been given a big shot in the arm. This is not good. This is not good stuff. Wolves look dangerous all of a sudden. United need to pick ourselves up, reorganise. There's 5 red shirts closing down Ruben Neves for the shot, and still it is perfectly struck. What a goal that is. Sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and say, what a bloody strike that was. But still, there was way too much space and time on the ball for him. Somebody should have been closer to the man. Nobody was picking him up. He was in acres of space on the edge of the area. He's just got to get his head up and pick his slot. And that's exactly what he did. The surging red shirts not able to stand their ground and get the block off. But it's up and over. It's a great dipping effort. So it was just a bit of great technique from the lad. You've got to hold your hands up and say that was. Dennis says, Ollie having palpitations. I'm bloody having palpitations too, buddy. I tell you. Because this is dodgy stuff now. We've got half an hour to break the 1-1 goal current scoreline and get that second goal. It's going to be difficult now. Wolves can revert back to that tighter defensive style. Now that they've got the goal, they can revert back to that counter-attacking style here and hope to pick United apart on the counter, because we are going to have to come forward to get that win now. Wan-Bissaka down the right to Daniel James. Daniel James across the 6-yard box, and oh my days, everybody misses it. It comes to Luke Shaw on the left-hand side of the pitch to the edge of the area where McTominay strikes it. It's poor from McTominay. What are you doing? Take your time, lad. Find a pass. You weren't getting through there. There was a man ready to block you. That's exactly what happened. It was desperate stuff there from McTominay. Alf Delling Skill says, Dan James is trash. Well, I wouldn't say that. He's already got one Premier League goal so far this campaign, and he's looked lively early on, okay? You've also called him a cheat there. Well, I must say that in the first half, that was a poor bit of judgment from him to go down and try and win the foul for that dive. I must say, I hate to see that, so I can't justify it. Eric Hand comments, how Lingard and McTominay still in the team just baffles me. Well, based on this performance so far today, I mean, they haven't done themselves any favours. Lingard in particular. I mean, I know McTominay hasn't set the world alight, but he's a younger, less experienced man. Lingard's supposed to be that quality player for us, and so far he's just not done it. Maybe Juan Mata coming on the pitch would give us that intelligence to pick apart Wolves' defence, because in the first half when they were playing tight, we couldn't really do that very well. I mean, we did do it, that great bit of movement from Luke Shaw, Lingard and Rashford for Martial. Free kick into the box by United anyway, and it's a shot at goal by Rashford, and hang your head in shame there, Marcus. I'm sorry, that was an absolute shit show of an effort. What the bloody hell were you thinking? He's just tried to ping it from about 40 yards out when we could put a ball in over. I mean, it would take a majestic Cristiano Ronaldo-esque strike to put it in the back of the net from there. I know if you don't shoot, you don't score, but there's better options on the pitch there available for Marcus Rashford. And just above that, the execution was absolutely bloody gushtastic from the boy. Could David De Gea have done better if he had led with his left hand there? He's gone with his right hand. As a goalkeeper, I always used to go with my left hand to the left, with my right hand to the right. Personally, but you just get a little extra bit of reach if you do that. But it's not David De Gea's fault. That was just a fantastic strike. You have to say that strike was top quality. United's defence questionable, though. Not closing him down. Acres of space on the area. Nobody closes down the shot as well. Poor. It was poor to give away the lead like that. It really was. Gungshi comments, Rashford is crap at free kicks. Get Mata on. He is our best free kick taker, to be fair. Isn't he? Juan Mata. Absolutely. Look at the statistics. He's always very, very good percentage-wise from scoring free kicks and converting. Mata is the most intelligent player we've got up the top of the pitch there. Absolutely. If he played in behind Martial instead of Lingard, he does give you something different to Lingard. Lingard's great, physically great on the press, but when you need to unlock a defence, he's not ideal. You want somebody with a more intelligent brain, a more intelligent footballing brain like Juan Mata, who's more of a wizard, more of a technician, not the most physical of players at all. But that's not what he's there for. He's there for his intelligence and to unlock opposition defences. And I think that you'll see Mata come on. That's what I think Ole Gunnar's going to do in the next minute or two. Eric Hand says, I hate to say this, but I'd rather have Andreas than Lingard. Yeah, Andreas has done pretty well for us recently. I would too, based on this performance so far from Lingard. He's been absolutely bloody bang average gashtastic. Viking Red says, VAR approved the goal was offside. Proved the goal was offside. Holy crap, here come Wolves with a chance. Oh, back across the 6-yard box there, but Harry Maguire kicks it away. Wolves still have possession. I mean, it did look like it, the way that they were lining it up with the ball and the point of the ball, that he was offside. So, I mean, it looked very, very close indeed. But what is the point of that whole line then, if it's not to show that he's offside? They're putting the line on the ball. Well, In that case, he was bloody offside. Just. But anyway, I'm not going to say that. It didn't look offside to me when it happened anyway. "65 minutes just gone on the clock. Come on, United! 30 minutes left pretty much. Sort your bloody lives out now. We haven't made nothing happen in this second half. We've allowed Wolves back in the game. We've made nothing happen. At all. Wolves play the ball up the pitch here. United look to bring it down and make something happen. Who's going to be the man to unlock Wolves' defence now? We found it very difficult in the first half to do it. We managed to do it that one time and get the ball in the back of the net. But now, who's going to man up and step up to the mantle and unlock this bloody Wolves defence? Come on, they're not bloody the Arsenal side of the 90s here. They're bloody Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're bang average. How can we not unlock their defence? But look, it's Wolverhampton who are coming at United now down the left. Here they come. Ball to the edge of the area once again. Somebody close him down. Oh, it's a great challenge there in the end. Who was it? Was it Jesse Lingard, I think, with the challenge after we've been slagging him off? Crucial challenge from him, but sort your bloody life out, Jesse. Marcus Rashford surges forward. He's brought down. It's a bloody foul. Ryan Bennett at the back there, you dirty bastard, gets the yellow card. Oh. Marcus Rashford with a great bit of pace displayed there. So it's a cynical foul. He's brought Rashford down fantastically. Obviously there, and he's been given the yellow card, rightfully so. United play the quick free kick here, played out to Luke Shaw on the left hand side of the pitch. Luke Shaw, left hand side of the pitch, to Paul Pogba in the centre of the park. Go on, Paul, he surges forward, great bit of play. Paul Pogba 1-2, Paul Pogba does his man, he's brought down to the ground. It's a penalty, is it, ref? It's a bloody penalty, ref. Come on, get in there, we've just won the penalty, have we? Are they going to go to VAR for this as well? What a bit of play there by Paul Pogba. Hang on a second. Look at that, holding his man off. Takes it past two defenders. Gives it to Martial. Martial gives it back with a fantastic little flick. And Paul Pogba surges forward and he is brought down. And that is a definite penalty. Get in there, my son. Hang on a second. He's bloody dived. He's bloody dived, has he? Hold on a second. Was there contact? Was there contact there? The angle they just showed it from was, it looked like there was no contact whatsoever, but maybe there was. Anyway, United have got a penalty. Paul Pogba, the man who scored a lot of penalties for us last season, our penalty taker, steps up. Come on, Paul. Keep your cool. 67 minutes, 34 seconds gone on the clock. Paul Pogba runs up. Is he going to do that stupid slow motion run up that he does? Please don't do that, Paul Pogba. You've got rid of the crappy haircut, which I'm glad to see. Now get rid of the crappy run up. Here comes Paul Pogba. He gets rid of the crappy run up and he bangs it. Go, and it's saved. It's saved by Wolverhampton Wanderers keeper there. Bloody hell. Who's in goal for him? Patricio or Hennessy? I don't even know. But bloody hell, man, they've just missed. Paul Pogba's hit it right down the middle. The keeper was waiting for it. And Pogba has not capitalised on that great opportunity to give United the lead once again. Oh, man, I'm feeling freaking shaky, lads. I'm feeling shaky, lads and lasses. I can't freaking deal with this shit, man. Paul Pogba, what are you doing? Stick it in the back of the net, you melt. Why smash it down the middle right at the keeper there, for fuck's sake? Great bit of play from Pogba to win the penalty, though, but bloody hell, man. Stick it in the back of the net, lad. Let's have another look at this penalty. It's not down the middle, you know. It is actually to the left of the goal, but it's not far enough left. It's not powerful enough. I suppose it's a decent enough penalty, but it's keeper height there. And he dives across to his right, and he makes the save. He makes the save. Pogba with head in hands. He's just been gifted a penalty goal-scoring opportunity there, and he has bottle-jobbed it. He's bottle-jobbed it. Rui Patricio in the Wolves goal stands proud because he has just stopped United from taking the bloody, poxy, bloody lead. Douglas Falcon comments, at least it was on target, though. Well, there's a silver lining to everything, I guess. Bloody hell, Paul Pogba. Just stick it in the back of the net, lad. Gutted. Absolutely gutted that he didn't put that way. It wasn't as bad a penalty as it looked actually on the replay as I initially thought it was. It was a very good save in the end by Patricio. United come forward down the right here. And we've got a corner. Dan James wins a corner for United. Fines comments. Man United midfield is empty. Well, Pogba and McTominay haven't played a good game so far. They really haven't. They haven't managed to unlock the opposition defence. We've not had the ability to do that very much. United have a corner here now as we approach the 70-minute mark. Luke Shaw steps over it. Luke Shaw whips it in. Can somebody get on the end of it? Oh, and somebody does get on the end of it, but it's awful. And it's gone out to the other side of the pitch there. Not sure if it's in another United corner. It isn't. It's just a United head on it, which was absolutely terrible. Paul Pogba, shake of the head, man. You should have a shake of that head, Paul, because not good enough today after a good display against Chelsea. I mean, get your head up, though. Don't let your head drop, though, Paul Pogba. That's what we've seen too many times. There's still time in this game. We've got 20 minutes left. Get your head up. Stay committed. Stay motivated. Keep fighting. Stay hungry. Get that bloody goal. Gungshi says, Pig, I've got some Valium here if you need it. I do need it, Gungshi. Gary Wells says he needs it too. Bloody hell, I'm starting to sweat profusely as well. Really starting to sweat profusely. Don't do this to me, United. We need a win. We need a win. I mean, it's not the worst result in the world, an away draw against Wolves, but come on. Come on, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. We need to get the win here. Keep probing, lads. Let's see what this United side are made of. There's been question marks hanging over these lads for years. Do they have the bottle? Do they have the character? Do they have the mentality? Well, it's about time we found out, and it's about time you showed it, lads. Let's see if you can rise from this adversity here and get that winning goal. Come on. Come on, United. Here we go. McTominay on the ball, had a bang average game to be fair. He plays it all the way back to Lindelof. Lindelof to Wan-Bissaka on the right. Have we made any substitutions yet, boys and girls? Where are the substitutions taking place? Is Mata on for Lingard? Because he bloody well should be. Luke Shaw, 1-2. Can't get the return pass. Piss poor. Adama puts it out for a corner, though. Adama Traore. Football Crew Show comments, Pogba shouldn't have taken that penalty. Rashford or Martial should have taken it. I completely agree with you. Ego from Paul Pogba. I guess he did win the penalty, and last season he was our penalty taker. But we want our goal scorer scoring goals. And I think Rashford, at the moment, you're absolutely right. We should have given it to Rashford for that assist earlier on, and the fact that he scored 2 last week, including a penalty. It would have made a lot of sense. Gungshi says, subs, Ollie, for F's sake. I'm 100% with you. Where are the subs? Rashford with the corner. Back stick. Oh, it's bloody nightmarishly awful from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The first awful thing I've seen him do in a United shirt. He's tried to have a shot from distance there, and a bloody American footballer would have been proud of the height on that shit shot. But anyway, they're showing the Pogba replay. I mean, it's a great bit of judgment and a dive by Patricio. Strong hand. Pogba, you've had a mare, lad. You've had a double day mare there, Paul Pogba. Little Z comments, Pogba thinks he can do everything. Should have had a different penalty taken there. I know it's easy to say that in hindsight, but we should be letting our goal scorers score goals this season. Paul Pogba should be the assist, the provider. That's what I want to see. Fox and Ram comments, what an animal this Adama. Yeah, he's basically a freaking sumo. I said in my song. He's a beast, the man. He's obviously not a sumo because he's built like a brick shithouse. He's fully muscly. There's no fat on him. He's just pure. There's a bit, but he's pure bloody muscle, that man. He's a tank. He's like if Chico Tiote bloody ate Hulk Hogan. That's what he's like. He's freaking huge. Rest in peace, by the way. I just remembered. Crikey. Toxic Fusion comments, come on, it's Wolves. I know, it's bloody Wolves. I mean, they got the better of us last year a couple of times, though. But they are a good team. They did finish 7th. We finished 6th. This game is sort of showing that there's just not that much to separate the two sides at the moment. United put in didn't get enough movement in the transfer window in terms of our midfield. We're probably paying for that today. Look, McTominay's done well recently, Pogba's done well recently, but who do we have other than those guys in there? And if they're not performing like they're not today, then you know, what are we going to do? The Glazers should have bloody bought somebody. Lindelof or Maguire manages to deal with it there. Put out for a Wolves throw-in. This is just pointless from United at the moment. What What are we actually doing here? Like, we're not creating anything. We're not playing any good football now. We're just clicking the bloody clock down. We're having a nightmare. Gungshi says, has Ollie made any subs? I don't know if Ollie's made any subs. I don't think he's made any yet. We need to get Mata on for Lingard, surely. Where is the substitutions taking place? 75 minutes gone. Why are we not changing things up? The plan's not working at the moment. Wolves are coming on strong now as well. We can't break them down at the moment. Jesse Lingard up the pitch here. Left-hand side of the pitch. What the bloody hell are you doing? What the bloody hell is going on, lads? You've turned into a bunch of bloody headless chickens. Marcus Rashford. What the hell was that? He just I don't know what that was, like a cross-come shot from about 40 yards out from right on the touchline, the left-hand side of the pitch there. And he's just put it high, wide and towards the... It was just ridiculous. VJ Anand comments, says, Wolves are bogey team. They are our bogey team, man. Last year they were. This year so far it's proven to be the case. We've got 15 minutes left to change that, though. This game's not over. It's not over yet. Get your head up, Paul Pogba. He finds the pass. He wins the ball back. It's not good enough. We give him possession away again, Paul Pogba. He wins it back. Go on, Paul. Yes, that's it. He finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, meets a dead end and has to play it all the way back to David De Gea in United's goal. De Gea to Slabhead. Slabhead. Oh, little bit too cool there, but he's given it back to David De Gea. David De Gea out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Come on, boys. What are we doing? Wolves are pressuring us to the pitch. We can't get it out of our bloody back third at the moment. Honestly, this second half performance, we've been a bunch of bloody amateurs. We haven't made anything happen, apart from that Wan-Bissaka cross, which Lingard bottled. Here come United, wait a second, Rashford on the edge of the area. The shot is blocked, but we retain possession. Martial wins it back. Edge of the area, here he comes. Can he beat the man? No, he doesn't, but he keeps hold of the ball. He plays it to Daniel James, short one. Daniel James gets that half a yard, whips the ball back across. It's blocked away. It's a United corner. Gungshi says too slow. Yeah, the build-up from United has been too slow in this game. There was that one moment of magic in the first half, but other than that, we just haven't really surprised Wolves. They've done a really good job of setting up defensively to deal with United's pace up top there. We didn't have an answer for it. Where's this? If there's been any substitutions yet? Has there actually been any substitutions yet by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, though? And United playing erratically now. Oh, great overlapping run there. Cut out by the first defender of Wolves, though. Philip Jones says, great game, though, Pig. I mean, it is a high-intensity game here, but United not capable of cutting Wolves open at all now. Football Crew Show looks like Ollie not making any changes. This is a shambles. What the fuck is he doing, man? Oh, we're keeping Jesse Lingard on the pitch for his amazing display in the first 78 minutes. You're taking the piss, mate. He's been bang average useless. You know, even McTominay or Pogba, I'd like to see Fred come on. Somebody different, because those guys are not making it happen right now. Gungshi says they got a sumo. We need that Mason Ninja on. Well, he cannot be doing any worse, can he? Get Mason Greenwood on. I like it. Bit of an unknown entity. Can he Federico Macheda it like he did against Villa that time? Come on and get that late winner. What a moment that was. Can we win this game? Football Crucial says Mata coming on by the looks of it. About bloody time, Ole Gunnar. Frustrating, man. Why change it so late, though? We could see what we were doing's not working with Lingard up there. This is calamitous so far. Anyway, come on, boys. Oh, my days. You just concentrate. Jesse Lingard just put the ball out for a Wolves throw-in. Just stupidly. Just thick play, Jesse. What are you doing? Execution of a gimboid. Sort it out. On comes Mata for Jesse Lingard, hopefully. Mata's lining up at the sidelines here. Finally, Ole Gunnar's going to make the change that was obvious needed to happen way longer ago. I don't like to criticise Ole. I love Ole Gunnar. But why wait so long? Jesse Lingard's been having a shit show of a performance all game long. Here come Wolves, here come Wolves, here come Wolves. Watch out, because here come bloody Wolves. Back across the area, and it's dealt with there. Fantastic, fantastic clearance there. I think it was Victor Lindelof with the clearance. I'm physically shaking, boys. This is piss poor. Had a really strong cup of coffee as well at half time. Not a good idea. Jesse Lingard, finally, he gets off the pitch and Juan Mata comes on. That change should have been made 20 minutes ago, in my opinion. We saw that Lingard wasn't having a great game. We saw that it wasn't working with him and we weren't capable of unlocking Wolves' defence. So Ole Gunnar's had a bit of a sleep there. He's not put Jesse Lingard, he's not put Juan Mata on soon enough, no way. But hopefully Mata can come on and influence this last 10 minutes of the game. But I mean, this is the worst Manchester United have looked. This spell of 20 minutes is the worst Manchester United have looked since, you know, the start of pre-season. It really, really is. Wolves look more confident and comfortable at making something happen right now. Eric Han comments, less than 10 minutes left, still holding on to 2 subs. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. You know, why not make a decision to bring somebody on? Okay, I said Fred, didn't I? Is he even on the bench? I don't think he is, but somebody different. ENT, get Greenwood on, 100% agree. We need to make a change. Little Z says Matic and Greenwood. Well, it couldn't bloody hurt, could it? Oh my days! Wolves with another opportunity. An arcing cross from the right-hand side of the pitch is met by, I think it was Ryan Bennett, and he's got the header off at goal, but David Gea clutched it to his chest. This is shoddy from United. We're letting Wolves rip us apart here. Come on, boys. Dennis says Traore killing United. I mean, he's had a good one against us so far. Physical beast. Look at this. Wolves are the team passing it around, looking to make stuff happen. They're really, really hammering us right now. Get the ball back, United. We've gone to absolute shite. We've turned to jelly out there. Oh, Wolves with a surging run forward. David De Gea clutches the through ball and plays it to Luke Shaw. Come on, boys, now. This is just silly. Luke Shaw, where are you going? Back to David De Gea here from Maguire. Out to the right-hand side to Wan-Bissaka. Daniel James. Should we not be making a couple more changes, lads? Inject a little bit of fresh legs in there. Gungshi says, to be fair, Wolves are damn good these days. They are. But this is bloody United, man. How much we spent in the summer as well. That's the point. We didn't really improve that much. We might have improved our defence. But where's the creativity coming from in the centre of the park? Where's the bloody creativity coming from? It ain't coming from Pogba, is it? It's not coming from McTominay in this game either. Where is the creativity? Toxic Fusion, why don't they put Pereira on, for fuck's sake? Good shout! Somebody with some legs! Aaron Wan-Bissaka's just been booked. I'm not sure what for. We're running out of time and we've got 10 minutes left, including stoppage time. 83 minutes, 37 seconds gone on the clock. Wolves have a free kick around about the halfway line. They've got numbers forward. Here we go. Played up the pitch. Oh, and Harry Maguire barely deals with that, and it finds David De Gea. Crikey. Gungshi says, one big Saka got one big booking. I love the fact that you've got the humour at this time, Gungshi, still. I do. Come on, lads, let's do this. 10 minutes. What are we doing? Googs1 says, Ollie needs to make some subs. Why has he not made any subs yet? Apart from Matty coming on for Lingard 20 minutes later than it should have been, we haven't made any subs. I've got the hiccups now too. Dan James coming forward. Oh, it's a good pass by Dan James. Oh. Beaten away by the first defender once again. And United have really struggled with our delivery and wide position today to even get the ball into the box. We have. Wolves, you've got to say, they're such a good organised team. And the way that they changed their style and tactics after they conceded the first goal, and the way that they changed back, and now they're the ones taking the game to United. Corner comes in from Mata. It's not a good one, and it's cleared away. Shit! Here come Wolves on the counter. It's 2v2 at the moment. Oh, back stick! Oh, he's had a shot at goal and it's just over the top of the crossbar. My days, Wolves so dangerous on the counter, taking the game to us here. The optimism is draining out of me by the second. After the great pre-season, after that great game against Chelsea, the optimism of how United are going to do this season, it is draining out of me with this shoddy, lacklustre, gastastic second half performance. Wolves have really taken it to us. United are having a bloody mare. We've made nothing happen at all for the last half an hour. Nothing happened at all. It's been all Wolves. Diego Jota's coming off after a good performance against us. Wolves are a good team. They are a good team these days. But come on, United. That's the level we're at these days, is it? Wolverhampton bloody blunderers. We're at the same level of Wolves, is it? What? Oh, it's shit! It's shit! The ball tried play forward there by Pogba, I think it was, and it's cut out. It's absolutely horse shit, is what it is. Marshall Gralla, how you doing? Dana's got to stop doing that. He's got tons of speed, but he's going to get a bad reputation. 100% agree. Don't dive. Don't be a scummer. It's bullshit. David De Gea. Oh, he has to come out and make the clearance there. This is dodgy stuff from United. What the bloody hell's going on here? Let's have a look at this replay. Harry Maguire. Back. Oh, no, Maguire. It's sloppy. It's dangerous. It was actually from a Maguire back pass. What is he doing, man? That's not the actions of an £80 million player there. Harry Maguire, lad. Step your game up. Concentrate. You almost gifted Wolves an opportunity to score, man. Shit, even Slabhead's looking ropey. This is all Wolves. This is shambolic. Look at what's going on here. Wolves are going to score any second. They keep playing their football and United doing nothing. It's gone out. Oh, my days. Harry Maguire makes the clearance and barks at his teammates. It's the teammates who should be barking at you, Harry. Wolves with the short throw. The tank Adama. Ball into the box by Wolves. This is pressure non-stop by bloody Wolverhampton Wanderers. United are having a mare. A double daymare, triple nightmare. I don't know what's going on here, but we cannot play any football. Eric Hand says, what's the point of subbing this late? Here they come on. What is the bloody point on Gunner of substituting these players on this late? We've had players on who've not been performing. Here comes Daniel James, whose legs went about 20 minutes ago, the poor lad. He needs a good meal. Mason Greenwood on. Yes, come on, Mason Greenwood. We've got 5 minutes. It's too little too late, I'm afraid, to bring these substitutions on. Hopefully that's not the case, but Rashford comes off too for Andreas Pereira. Little bit of pace, little bit of fresh legs injected to the pitch for the last 3 minutes of the game. Nice one, Ollie. Nice one, Ollie. Pereira with a good pass out to the right-hand side of the pitch. Come on now. Make something happen, boys. Oh, Maguire with a good pass. Anthony Martial latches onto it. It's offside. It's bloody offside. Get onside, Martial. Man. Coming up to stoppage time then. 89 minutes, 26 seconds gone. The time is running out for United to get the 3 points in this game here. It's a very close decision there, the Martial offside. There's no daylight. But you can make the red shirt out. It does look like he's just about offside there. It was a good pass from Maguire, but this game has thrown up so many question marks. It really has. Because we've imploded in this second half. We've barely played any football whatsoever. United surge down the right. It's blocked away by Wolves defender. Wolves have defended fantastically, man. Shout out to Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're a proper outfit these days. They've defended absolutely wonderfully and they have countered us superbly. Hate to say it, but we're about the same level as Wolverhampton Wanderers at the moment. It is our bogey team, though, away from home at Molineux, but there's no excuses for this one. I think there's been some poor judgment caused by Ollie. His game management has not been good in this one. I've always praised his game management, his in-game management, but come on. Making the substitution of Jesse Lingard way too late. Making these last couple of substitutions way too late. Voodoo Chili comments back to reality. Yeah, it is. 4 minutes of stoppage time, 90 minutes, 55 seconds gone on the clock. Just 3 minutes left for United to get the winner. Can we do it? Can we pull a rabbit out of the hat? Please! By the way, I'm going to end this stream pretty much just after the final whistle and jump on to give you my analysis of the game, which unless Man United score right now, and even if we do, it's not going to be glowing, I can tell you that much. I'm pissed off about this one. Really am. Got a lot to say in the post-match show, so make sure you stick around for that once this stream is finished. Because I'm going to rip a couple of these players a new arsehole, boys and girls, because that's what they deserve. Some of the performances out there today have been lackluster. We've been clueless at times. Jesse Lingard, you absolute pigeon-faced little douche. Byron Stevens says, stop moaning. If we don't lose, a point better than none. And 3 points is better than 1, Byron, okay? And that's what we should be getting against shitty Wolverhampton Wanderers. You might settle for mediocrity, pal, but I certainly will not. Sorry, Byron. I know you're only having your say here. But I don't appreciate it right now, okay? 2 minutes left in stoppage time. 2 minutes left in stoppage time. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in for this live stream, by the way. We'll end it abruptly after final whistle, but chuck a bloody like on this shit show. This isn't a shit show. Well, maybe it's a shit show, but this is a bloody shit show. Chuck a like on it anyway for me, please. Oh, it's absolutely useless from United. Oh, one back by United. Last chance saloon. It's the shittest pass you've ever seen in your life. And United give away possession. If Brian Clough was here, he'd be saying you want bloody shooting for that pass, son. Steve at FC comments, looks like a draw. There's only a minute left of stoppage time. Come on, boys. Here we come forward. Here we come forward with the last chance down the right. Down the right. Where's the cross in? There isn't one. Where's the end product? There isn't one. Where's the freaking mentality to take the game to Wolves at the end here? There isn't one. Luke Shaw plays it back to the halfway line. We're not going to score a goal by doing that, Luke. Oh, come on, somebody get on the end of it. Luke Shaw with a shot against McTominay. Oh, it was Luke Shaw. It was Luke Shaw with a shot, but bloody hell. Let's have a look at this. He's got a free shot on goal. Edge of the area. The ball falls nicely to Luke Shaw. It's a sitter of a chance, really. He should be putting it to the left or the right of the keeper there. Unfortunately, he hits it right at the poxy keeper. And it is a save, and we're coming up to the end of stoppage time here. 94 minutes gone. That's the end of stoppage time. Hoof up the pitch. It's going to be the final whistle, and the game is finished. United dropped 2 points at Molineux against Wolves with the shittest second half performance I've seen in a bloody long time. Sorry to say it, it was shit. Right, guys, don't go anywhere. Thanks very much for tuning into this live stream. Don't go anywhere, because I'll be back with a little rundown of all my opinions on this game of football in the post-match show, which Give me a couple of minutes. I'm just going to set it up. Don't go anywhere. Stick around, and I will give you my thoughts and opinions on the game. So do get involved in that too. Everybody who's commented on this live stream, Alex Run and Rincon, and everybody for moderating, Gung Shi, Byron Stevens, Dennis, Adfilling Skills, everybody who's tuning in, thanks for stopping by. Smash a like on this video. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Subscribe to the bloody channel. And come back shortly. I will jump on to give you my reaction of the game. Absolute useless bastards. Right, I'll see you soon. This is the Pig. Take it easy. Have yourselves a good one. Thanks for watching the watch along live stream with me today. You're a bunch of legends. Take it easy.